speaker is from the Highway Patrol Group. He was awarded Global Road Safety Leadership Fellowship from the Johns Hopkins University. Palakpakan po natin si Police Superintendent and Attorney Oliver C. Tanseco.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. The data don't lie. Figures don't lie. 1.25 million deaths a year globally, or around 50 million injuries worldwide. Road crashes was identified as one of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. No less than the WHO, the World Health Organization, declared this decade, 2011 to 2020, as the decade for road safety. Anybody in the crowd po, between the ages of 15 to 29, may see a raise of hands po. Well, unfortunately, road safety is one of the leading causes of death for your age group. So pasensya na po mas malamang ang ikakamatay pag edad po is 15 to 29 is road crashes or traffic accident. Later on, we'll talk about that. And in our country, being one of the low-income countries po, road crashes is a major concern. It's a world health issue. Now, in our own country, the data from the Philippine Statistics Agency Authority, PSA, the former NSO, pegs the number of road crashes last year, 2016, at around 10,000 deaths. Of course, according to the WHO, it is still underreported because, for one thing, we don't have a national data system. We still don't have a national reporting system for road crashes or road crash incidents. The PNP's data is around 2,500 deaths, 2,100 deaths last year. Then again, the WHO said that this should not only include those that are killed on the site of a road crash incident or those that die on the way to the hospital or declared death on arrival, but this should include all road crashes deaths that occurred from day one, meaning from the time of the road crash incident, up to 30 days then on, because of their injuries suffered from the road crash. If we do have the data, complete data of road crashes, believe me, road crash is a major concern, not only for your age group, but for everyone in the country. Accordingly, almost half of all of those deaths and injuries are the vulnerable road users. These are, number one, the motorcycle riders. Anybody in the crowd po, kagaya ko po, are into motorcycle riding? Can I say, buti naman wala. Kasi napakadelikado. We're still not disciplined enough to allow motorcycle riders access to free road. Second, bicycle. Sino po yung kagaya ko, do triathlon, bike, just like to. Very good, no? Bike yan. That's a good thing. Healthy ka na. Unfortunately, wag muna. At delikado pang ating roads. And, of course, sino ba ang hindi sa atin pedestrian? All of us. Even those who drive fancy SUVs. By the time you park your car, you go to your office, you're a road user. Those are the vulnerable road users. Yan ang mga, unfortunately, those that are the victims of road crashes. Yan po. Have we done enough? The country, is the government doing enough? Well, we did, but not enough. You have to help us. You have to assert your right. Road crashes is a human rights issue. Road safety is a human rights issue. Look at the data. We have plateau a little, we dip a little, but we are not able to reduce it. According to the WHO, the data or their goal is by 2020. That's just 2 years from now. Almost 2 years from, or more than 2 years from now. We should have reduced by half the number of deaths, 1.25 by 2020. Now, meron pa ba po sa inyo na traffic accident? Pagka may pulis po nagbabalita, traffic accident po ito, scratch that. Delete nyo na po yan sa inyong data. Wala na pong accident, crashes na. Why? Una, pag aksidente kasi, sa usapang legal po, sabi nila unforeseen, unpredictable. Therefore, you cannot stop. So walang intent. Walang intent, therefore, less responsibility. Believe me, if you go to court and then you're charged with reckless imprudence resulting to homicide, Alam niyo po ba kung ilang taon ng parusa? Imagine yung batang nasagasaan kasi yung driver hindi nag-ingat. You know how much? Less than 6 years. So, crashes because it's predictable. How do we keep our roads safe? 4 things po. Safe speed. Reducing by our speed, the way your father, your parents, or you drive, by 5%, we reduce by a third all road crashes. Second, safer vehicles. Meaning, drive safely, low speed, you use your seatbelt, safe road users, discipline. We must ensure discipline on the road. And safe roads. That's our country, that's a government road. So, that ends my time. Sorry po pero alam ko, pagpasok ng pulis, sabi niyo, uy, pulis na naman. EJK yan. Lalo sa Caloocan. Pero hindi, marami pa pong kagaya namin ang concern sa safety nyo, sa rights nyo po. Let's do it. Thank you po.